really glad to see you. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you survived your week. And so I always say, there was an energy floating around this week. And so how many people had the energy this week of, I don't care who you are, but you can kiss my right? Who had that going this week? Raise your hand if you had that going this. Oh my God! Look at all these hands. I mean, you guys, when you get beyond, when you go beyond fed up, and you're just like, okay, I'm done, and you cuss out a few good friends and things like that, and they look at you like, oh, you poor pathetic thing, what the hell's wrong with you? And so then you realize, okay, what is it? It must be an energy. So I was able to detect this energy on the planet, and so I could kind of sense it a lot through Dean. Dean, how was your week? Yeah, there you are. Just like that.
I had a great week until yesterday.
Oh, did you have a little meltdown?
Oh, I had a complete meltdown.
Oh my gosh.
Michelle just looking at me. She goes, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "No one." I was just ranting and raving. I just had a complete meltdown.
Dean. Drama.
Yep.
Let's see. There you go. Oh, there's Dean. There's a depression demon. Yeah.
That's what I felt like right before the meltdown.
Yep.
Yeah, if you got that thing standing behind you, it's either you run like hell or you kill it. Get your spiritual gift, clear it off, and then when you get it all cleared off, do it again. And then when you get it all cleared off, do it again. And so that was kind of the week this week. There was a lot of dark energies on the planet. It was a little crazy, just a little bit crazy. There was like, yeah, there we go. And then that was yesterday's meltdown with Dean.
That was it. Right there.
That's what a rage demon looks like. In case when you guys are losing your mind, this is what a rage demon looks like. And so that's in our book, Your Keys to Heaven. And so it's a good book to read. And then when you get through reading it, read it again.
You gotta move it right in front of you, Gary.
Oh, you did? Okay,
there you go.
I found it. Oh, look at that. All right, I'm good now. Anyway, and so, but yeah, this was kind of a week of that. This week you were really quick to dismiss people until you finally realized you almost wanted to dismiss yourself. You thought, good Lord, what's going on with me? Let me straighten me out. Let me straighten me up. And then if you could catch yourself and you go, oh, okay. This is what it is. This has got to be in the air, or either I've lost it, And so, but anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. And I've got a few anecdotal cures, okay, for that, kiss off demon. And so I think it's really, really important. Now, this was a really unusual week because there's a dark energy that looks like a black disc, okay? And usually these black discs are up in the sky, a little bit above your house, a little bit above your head. And these black discs will capture a few of your higher selves, and it's sort of a dark energy. But this was a really unusual energy because now it ended up around your head. Okay. So a lot of you guys, as I look at you on the screen here, I'm seeing you, and you have black disc around your head. Okay. And so I want you to get this spiritual gift. It's very, very effective. Raise your hand up in the air and say, God, angels, please give me the spiritual gift of a hammer to beat me out of this black disc. Please give me the spiritual gift of a hammer, and you just whack it. And so when you whack this black disc above your head, just crack around up there, okay? Now you notice your feet got instantly warm. A lot of you guys, if your feet got warm, do this. Wave at me. There you are, okay? And so, yeah, crazy, right? Your feet got warm. And so this is the anecdotal cure. So Dino, you should have called me yesterday. Why didn't you call me?
I didn't want you to get what I had. That's why.
Oh, okay. Boy, we're going to be really messed up if he catches my thing. There you go.
Michelle goes, you should call.
That's what it looks like. Spiritual gift of a golden hammer. Dean, ask for this, for real. Dean, get that. Do you have that gift? Did you grab that gift?
I grabbed it.
Give me a gift.
Okay, Michelle. Okay, Michelle, now you can see spiritually. If you look up straight above Dean, you'll see a big black disc up there. See that thing?
Yeah.
Whack it. There we go. Now then, Dino, your sinus is open. Your feet got a little hot. Your feet got hot on the bottom.
I know I got
my neck and my feet got hot.
Yeah, see? And so, and that makes you have a little neck ache sometimes. That makes that go away. And so, and Michelle, that saves your life. You owe me. Oh, there's Michelle. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Nils.
Yeah, she's your angel. She's your little angel. Yeah. If you want to know what we talk about before the show, the pre-show is much funnier than the show. And so, I'm like, so we were talking about goats. I don't know how we got on the subject of goats. So know your goat. It's very important. There we are. I think we were talking about killing goats and chickens. I think that's a voodoo thing or a
Yes.
Santeria thing or something. So there we go. Know your goat. So what do we got here? Rear udder. Fore udder. Okay, that's the forward udder.
A knee.
Teat. All right. And so, but you got to know your goat. Anyway, I like goats. Do you guys like goats? I had pet goats. Remember my pet goats? Do you know?
Cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah. And so I had these pet goats and no joke. I don't know if you remember Larry Hagman, who played JR. I shot JR. Some of you guys can remember that far back of Dallas, or I Dream of Jeannie, right? Larry Hagman. Well, anyway, every time my goats got out, Larry Hagman lived like next door. And so he would have to run my goats down.
Yep.
Right. And so he was always like trying to get my goats and put my goats up anyway, but I love goats. I really do. I love goats. And so anyway, I remember the one neighbor stole them. She stole my goats.
The lady across the street. Yeah.
Yeah, something was wrong with her. Anyway, but yeah, so know your goat. That's an important spiritual message of the evening. I'm glad you guys. Now you'll be cussing me here in a minute, so don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, but remember that golden hammer, because for real, that'll beat you out of darkness. There we go. There's Mr. Larry Hagman. There we are. He's very proud. Rest his soul. And so, but you'll find that if you use that golden hammer, you'll be able to clear your energy. You'll be able to clear those black discs. And see, when you get totally submerged in darkness, especially when it's like sort of black volcanic rock looking stuff, then you can't get any light from anywhere. And you'll really be at that, like, okay, I'm mad at the world and anybody that's in the world. And so you'll have that thing. And so realize that was the energy this week that was messing with everybody. And so there we go. And so, I'm so interested to talk to you guys to see what your weeks were. Tell me about some of y'all's meltdowns. Anybody have a meltdown? Tell me, raise your hand if you had a meltdown. Who we got here? Okay, there we go. And so, Michelle, pick me a meltdown person. Can you do that?
Okay.
We got Monica where are we? Burkhead. Monica Burkhead.
Oh, and there's Cassidy Disred too. So where's Monica? First two.
Okay, Monica Burkhead. Yeah, and so because she's got, she looks like Bambi. I mean, you look so sweet and nice. I can't imagine.
Oh, sure.
I can't imagine. Oh, there we are. There. So there's your goat. Your goat does tricks. Anyway.
Yeah.
So tell me about your meltdown. What happened? Who'd you kill?
Well, I teach, and we do hybrid. So I have to be in school on Monday and Tuesday, and Thursday and Friday, and on Wednesday I'm at home. And I started work at 7:30, and at 9:30 I was still working, and something went wrong with the computer. And all of a sudden I just went like this, and I said, I just can't take it anymore. And the tears started running down my face, and I had to kind of walk away, and it was bad.
Okay, here, I'm going to fix you. I'm going to really fix you. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. And here, I want you to raise your hand in the air and get the spiritual gift of actually a sword. Grab a spiritual gift of a sword. Okay. There we go. Now I want you to just slice through you like this. Just cut around. There we go. Go through yourself. Okay. With you. Go through, clear you, inside of you. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now feel how your feet got hot right then?
Yeah, they did.
You had a demon in your physical body. Okay. Yeah. So you had somebody living in there besides you.
Uh-oh.
And now you notice your hands got warm?
Yeah.
Okay. So this particular demon will jump in you and it will make you just be mad. And it'll make you have those I can't take it anymore kind of meltdowns. And so, but now then, if you notice, everything is pretty. If you look around the room, you'll see pretty things that mean something to you. Yeah. And so I'm a very visual. I like to look at pretty things. I like, flowers, and I like, fun artwork. What? And so I like nice things. And so I like just any kind of beauty. I like beautiful scenes and stuff and scenic overlooks. And so, but I had a day where I had a hard time seeing pretty stuff. And so if you ask for the spiritual gift of a sword, and sometimes you guys have to ask for spiritual gifts every day. Like I'm sure you guys, you've got a spiritual gift of a sword, but you may not have the spiritual gift of the sword you need today. And so you got to get the one you need today. And so, but now look how you're starting to feel. Tell me how you're feeling.
I have like my back of my head
Yeah.
feels really warm and kind of, I was a little dizzy there.
Well, the reason you were dizzy, let me explain what that is. See, if you have a counterclockwise spiral, that's a black hole. So if you have a demon, in living in your body, you'll be in a black hole. And so when you got dizzy, that's because the demon turned loose and you started a clockwise spiral of golden light. Okay. So now then I want you to feel this. Okay. I'm going to bring down this week, guys, and I want all you guys to know this, and this will really help you out. Because this week there was the biggest, gigantic, I mean, it was like a hurricane looking force of golden light. And it was going around and around clockwise in a very big way. And so I'm bringing that down to you now. I'm bringing it right down. How warm did you get?
Very warm. Yeah.
Feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you started to smile like you mean
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. You can turn this off now. You got it. So
Thank
you can
you.
go to sleep. You're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, perfect. But that's all it is. And so realize, guys, that there's antidotal cures spiritually for all that ails you. And you could try to fix it. You could call your friend. And how many people bitch their heads off this week? Raise your hand if you bitch your heads off. All right. And you catch yourself bitching and you go, good Lord, shut up. Shut up. What am I, And so if you found yourself just bitching away this week, this is an antidotal cure for that. So you look good. You got one question for me. What is it?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, my question was that my grandfather was missing in action in World War II.
Yeah.
And where I was always wondering, like, what happened to him? I mean, did he get killed right away? Was he a prisoner of war? I guess what happened to him?
Well, first of all, I see him on the other side, and he says, "Thank you for asking."
Okay.
And he says that he loves you, and he said, "Tell her what happened." He got shot, and then he got buried in like a almost like a foxhole or something.
Okay.
Immediately, and so that's what happens. And so there you go.
Thank
And
you.
so, okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Do you have one of his little items?
I don't even know. I may have. I do have a lot of stuff in my house, so it could be that.
Well, there's
I have
an
something.
item. I don't know if you have a pipe or a thing or something, but you have one item of at least one item of his, and if you hold that and twiddle with it, you'll be in touch with him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
There you go. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. So for you guys that bitched your heads off this week, raise your hand if you bitched your head off this week. All right. Let me talk to some of you bitchers. Okay. Let me just see here. Who we got?
Cassidy Disred.
Okay.
Yeah, Cassidy raised her hand before too. So let's do Cassidy.
Okay.
Okay, Cassidy,
Thanks,
unmute
Cassidy.
yourself.
Hi, I'm Cassidy Disrude.
Hey girl. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. And so you were bitching this week? What happened?
Yeah, almost every day I ended up breaking down crying, and I couldn't stop crying. And I felt like I was losing my mind, but I don't know, but I think I might possibly be pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Feels right.
And
I got warm. Did you get warm when you said that?
Yeah.
That means, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that answers the question because I've been very hormonal and I've been having all of the feelings, but I wasn't quite sure because it was too early to take the test. And I've been freaking out about it.
Well, I think Dean got pregnant this week, and I think he was pregnant too, according to Michelle, because he was very hormonal. He was really hormonal. So I think it's good that you've got a legitimate excuse. Cassidy, you've got a legitimate excuse. The rest of us don't. We're just crazy and possessed. And so, but anyway.
Can you clear any negative energy from my childhood or anything that could be?
Yeah, I can. Here's the thing. I want you, first of all, and you guys can follow along and get these same gifts, okay? And so one of the most powerful gifts is a crystal spirit. Unfortunately, it's made of crystal. So if you drop something made of crystal or if it gets, beat up, it breaks. And so sometimes you have to get another one. And so I want you to ask God, just say, God, Angels.
Angels.
Old man in the cave.
Old man in the cave.
Okay. And he's called old man in the cave. He's the wise man of heaven, but he's called old man in the cave because he don't want a name, because he has no ego, like us little, humans down here with all of our little egos going. And and you want to ask for a brand new crystal spirit.
Please give me a brand new crystal spirit.
Okay, there we go. And it just rolled into your body. Feel it? There we go. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard leave it there. Don't ask me anything else. Don't loop. Don't go back into any negativity. Stay where you are.
Right on. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, your sinuses are opening. Feel all that. Your feet are hot. You're feeling really, really good. What you feel all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, stay where you are. All right.
Thank you.
Lots of love, honey. Lots of love to you. Yeah, I love her. I just feel her. I feel her energy. She's amazing. And so, who else was bitching their heads off this week? You guys? Oh, there we go. Bitch. I'm fabulous. I want to adopt that goat. I'm going to get me a goat, you guys. You're going to, next time you see the show, I'm going to have a live goat here with me.
All right.
All right.
I'll order you one tomorrow.
All right. I love it. I love it. Remember Dean, one time I bought those goats for a party, and you went to return the goats and they wouldn't let you give them back.
Yeah, Gary's like, I'm gonna have a party. And he had all these Hollywood celebrities coming over. He goes, I bet they've never seen real goats just running around somebody's yard. And I'm like, you're not going to go buy goats. He goes, no, I'm just going to go down to the local little farm and I'm going to rent them. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, I'll rent them to you, Gary. And 2 days later.
I got chickens too. Remember, I got chickens. Yeah. Chickens and goats. Right. And I thought it'd be funny just let them run around the yard. And because I moved to the country, I'd been in town in Beverly Hills. And then I moved back to Ojai. And so anyway, so that was our story. So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, no, that's right. So and 2 days later, Gary's like, oh, can you bring those goats back? And so I went with got a couple people. We put the goats in the back of someone's pickup truck. We brought them back. The guy goes, he goes, you can keep those goats. Tell Gary, thank you for renting them, but they're his goats now.
Yeah.
Like, no, it was just a rental. He goes, nope, you rent to own now. He goes, it's all Gary's. You keep them. Thank you. He goes, you want some hay? He goes, feed them hay.
Yeah, he did give us some hay. But I remember that it was a really good party until I got these chickens. And then my, Cheech Marin came in of Cheech and Chong. He came in. I was in the kitchen cooking and doing stuff, and Cheech comes in. He goes, hey, Gare, you got a real serious problem in the yard. I go, what happened? Your dog just killed a chicken. I go, oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway. And so, but it was like, so that was our horror story. But anyway.
Yeah, we had everywhere.
Yeah, it was oh Lord. So anyway, don't do that. That was a dumb idea. So you know how you do dumb ideas and you think they're going to work out and they don't, right? Well, I'm the king of that. I'm just always playful and trying to do fun things, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Anyway, but know your goat. That's the most important thing tonight.
That's it. Know your goat.
Know your goat. That's good. That's good. Anyway, so who was bitching this week?
All right, Michelle, who's next?
Let's see. How about Rhonda Hansford? Rhonda Hansford? She had a long one, so let's see what that was about.
Okay.
RHONDA.
Okay, now just tell me in 5 words or less.
5 words or less.
All right, Rhonda, unmute yourself.
Rhonda, what was happening? Where you at?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, in 2,000 words or less. Tell me what happened.
Well, I have a friend and business partner we've actually were in a relationship as well, who suffers from chronic headaches and has been for quite some time. And he hasn't been able to find any relief. Transitioning into I don't know what. So it's been really challenging to kind of lose a best friend. And I'm just wanting anything cleared around that and want to help him with his chronic headaches. So.
Okay, well, let me fix it. Okay, but tell me one of your bitching stories. You got a story where you
I don't have a whole lot of bitching stories. I just feel like.
Good. How do you keep from bitching? So you're the one. You're the one person on the whole show that don't bitch. Okay, so how do you keep from bitching?
Week, anyways, not this.
How do you?
I've been just getting really grounded. I do a meditation, one of your meditations every morning. I'm in deep prayer right now. I'm finding a deep connection with soul.
You want me to fix your friend? Is that what you want me to do, right? Is fix your friend? Tell me your friend's first name.
His first name is Carrie.
Okay, there we go. And I just cracked it off of him. He had one of these discs on his head. Okay. And he's got a bunch of them up in the sky above his head. Take your hammer and crack around above his head. Imagine that. Your spiritual gift of a hammer. There you go. And just crack around. Sometimes they just hang around up there in those upper dimensions. And so there you go. Now you notice your sinus is really open. See that? Feel that? Your sinuses got really open. And so you'll feel lighter, and he'll feel incredibly light, and he'll quit having headaches. Really simple. You see, when you don't have any light in your head, you have darkness in your head. And when you have darkness in your head hurts. Right. And so, but there, we just got rid of it. So there we are. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Who else has a question? Who else has some question that was like some kind of real surprise this week, to where you were like, you had an epiphany? Like how many of you guys are going through spiritual epiphany? Like you go, wow, that really worked, or that really didn't work. Any of you guys have any of that going on this week? I had one of these weeks where I learned a lot of things. A lot of things just came to me, and there was like this really, I saw this, this one person had a really good question. Catherine James, tell me about what's going on with you. You got some stuff happening. What's your question? Let me go to Catherine James.
Katarina James?
Where are we? Oh, Katarina. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
You had some question that just rattled my head when I saw your face. So what is it?
Well, something weird has been going on with my husband. He, like, out of the blue, he just started vomiting and he couldn't walk and he was dizzy.
Yep.
He had to go to the emergency room and they just said, oh, it's vertigo. Here goes some pills. But it was just the whole time I'm like, no,
it's actually his stomach.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a tummy doing weird things. And so that's what I see. And so
he thought so too, but he just couldn't put it together.
Yeah, well, no, his stomach's doing weird things. I think he has 2 ulcers.
Ah.
Okay? And so he's been really weak and tired, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he's got ulcers, and I think he's got bleeding ulcers.
Oh,
and so that's what I see. So I'm clearing that. I'm clearing the darkness, but he needs to check on his belly. And it even looks like his gallbladder is doing a weird thing where it's secreting foul bile into his stomach. Sometimes he has a cramping sensation under his right rib cage.
Okay.
Deep inside. And that's what it's a gallbladder attack. And so he's got, all those kind of things really going on. But I cleared his energy off. I don't see anything wrong with his energy. I can see you don't have any darkness there. It's down lower, but that's what's going on. I felt like I needed to tell you that. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome. And I cleared him off, so he'll feel a little better. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And so good. Who else has a question? I want to answer your questions.
Let's go to Lorena Marshik. It's
okay.
Laurina Marshik.
All right, Lorena, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Gary.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. What's your question tonight?
So my question is, I lost my dad when I was 18, and it's been really rough for me. Okay. And I feel like I've been pretty open to knowing that he's sending me signs, but I want to know what message he has for me. And is it just him, or is it other family members that are trying to send a message? And if so, what is the message?
Mm-hmm. Some person throws you down coins.
Coins?
Yeah, I see little coins around you. If you pay attention, I see little coins. I don't know if it's dimes or pennies or whatever, but I see that. But I think that's a grandma. Did you have a grandma that was like a trickster? She would
always bring me to a restaurant called Lucky Pennies.
Oh, that's it. That's the penny. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, she keeps on throwing you down pennies. And really? So when you see, and that's her, the restaurant was called Lucky Pennies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. And so, but she tells me to tell you that she does that and you never really get it. Like you just think, there's a penny. What the hell? It's not worth much. Yeah. No, pick up the penny. The penny's a lucky penny. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I will.
So the next time you see a penny laying on the ground, or on the, you'll see one, I think, in the next week. And so, but when you see the penny, pull the penny. And so this is a very lucky penny, but it comes from that grandma. What was her name?
Barbara.
Yeah, she's a hoot. She was fun, right?
She was fun.
Yeah, she's just carrying on over there. She's doing a little dance, you know. She's like, woo, you know. She's all happy because she's not old now. She says,
No,
yeah, she says she's young and fun, you know. So
that's
she's
happy.
doing really, really good. And who would you, which one of your mom or dad? Which side was she on?
On my mom's side.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And your mom's still alive, of course.
Yeah, she's sitting right here with me.
Oh, she is. Well, she's got a
Yeah.
message for your mom.
She
Okay.
does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The message for your mom is please stop worrying.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Make any sense?
So much sense.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Tell your mom, because that's her mother telling her to stop worrying.
Wow.
You know, she says she's mojoing, she's hexing herself. Where's mom? She right there?
He's right here.
Hey, mom. Hi. Your mother tells you, your mom's scolding you from heaven. She's like, stop worrying.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So can you stop worrying? You're going to try to stop worrying?
I'll definitely try.
Okay. Well, here's what you say. Say, I will stop worrying.
Stop worrying.
Okay. Yeah. Because see, worry does you no good. It actually mojos things worse. And
It's so hard sometimes.
No, it's not. Stop worrying. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason it's so hard is because you're in a negative spiral. I'm going to fix you. You want me to fix you?
Sure.
All right. Well, what the hell? There we are. And so I'm just clearing you off. And there we go. Now, see, notice you got warm all over. Your face got a little warm. Your feet are a little warm, a little tingly. You can breathe a little better through your nose. See? And so,
Aww.
you know, and so you can feel a little lighter. Do you feel that?
Yes, I do.
Good. And so, yeah, and realize you don't control anything. See, people who worry is a mask form of control. So when you worry, that just means you're a sort of a mask control freak, right? And so there's no such thing as control. See, everything spiritual works on the science of allow, and just allow it to happen. Allow, and you're going to feel so much better. Look how you're starting to feel really warm in your whole body now, your chest all the way down. Feel that?
Definitely feel it all the way to my toes.
Yeah, honey, you're gonna do good. You're gonna do really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a sweetheart. Here's a new way to worry for all you guys that worry. You know, all control freaks just worry their heads off, right? And all you do is make things worse. And so what you got to do, you think of the most positive outcome, and then imagine in your mind's eye that happening. So instead of worrying about the bad thing that could be a bad outcome, think of the most positive outcome. And then think of that and just ask God and your angels to allow that to happen. And that's all you got to do. And that's a new way to worry. Okay. So
interesting. Good. Thank you.
Yeah. Your mom's making jokes with me. Her mom says you taught her more in 2 seconds than I taught her whole life.
That's grandma.
Yeah, she's a cocky one. She's having fun. Anyway, well, there we go.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Take care. And your dad, though, you want to say hi to dad. Your dad winked. Your dad just winked at you. He says he's doing good in heaven. He's happy. Believe it or not, he made it, he says. And so, but, you know, he said he was quite the partier. And so earlier on, makes sense. And so he said, but you know, partiers go to heaven too. And so he blows you a kiss, says he loves you. He's good. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
good luck. Buddy. Good luck.
Thank you, Arena.
Thank you.
Who we got? Let's talk
Okay,
to.
let's do the Chansey ball stick.
All right.
Chansey. Yeah.
Okay, Chansey, unmute yourself,
Hi,
please.
Chansey.
Hi, how are you guys?
I am good. I'm good. What's your question?
Oh, my friend's son just transitioned over last night.
Oh, okay.
And when she told me today, she said that it was a suicide, and I don't believe that in my heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and who told you it was a suicide?
I guess the police told her that, but I don't believe that in my heart. And on Monday, my guides told me to leave the situation alone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I did, and then look what happens. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah. Did she do drugs at all?
It's a guy. It was a boy.
Oh, did he do drugs at all?
I'm gonna say possibly, but okay. I don't know. It
feels like to me there was something in his system,
Mm.
You know, but I don't think it was a purpose suicide, because I think he was too self-centered to kill himself, you know, and so
Yeah.
he liked himself. So I
That
don't
makes
think
sense.
makes sense, right? He had a little
Mhm.
ego. And so but he was, he would wear you out. He would just wear you out. So I could understand where you had to just kind of take a break.
Mhm.
It's not your fault. He's in transition in heaven, but he did pop in to tell you that he's okay. He's made it. He is not earthbound. And he said that nothing happened on purpose, and things were accidental. And so, and
Oh,
that's what happened. And
oh,
so,
so it was
yeah,
accidental.
it was
Okay.
accidental. Yeah. And so, but
Oh,
that's what happened. And,
God.
but, he whispers to me, he's in transition, which is a beautiful garden in heaven. He's getting back together in one piece, but he whispers and he says, tell her, thank you. Tell her,
Oh,
thank you.
you're so
I
welcome.
love her. And so that's what he says. And so he just says he loves you. So
I
there we
love
go.
you too. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
there
I got all hot.
you got warm, right? Yeah.
Yes.
When you get zapped, occasionally you'll get zapped with the light from transition. That's rare, by the way. Okay. What just happened to you was a very rare thing, because usually in transition, they don't even talk. And the angels, anytime I go in and try to talk to somebody in transition, I got about 10 angels going, get out of here, you know? And so they dive bomb me. And so anyway, but for you to get a message from transition is a blessing, because, and all that hot feeling, that light was a tremendous energetic blessing for everybody watching us talk right now.
Oh,
And for
thank you.
anybody who
Thank
watches
you.
this, even if it's going back and seeing it again, you know, a lot of times people go back to YouTube and watch the shows, or, you know, or if you guys are in my online club, you'll go watch the, you know, the Zoom shows again and again. And so everybody, if you, that heat that you got was a real blessing, because that's the highest vibration, I think, in heaven. And so, because that's where people go and they get healed up after they die. And so there you go. And you're still feeling hot. I feel it.
I am. I'm like burning up right now. Super
Yeah.
burning up.
Yeah.
And just if you can just tell him, please go give his mom the hugest hug, because she needs that right now.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my
Yeah, would
gosh.
you just be sweet to her? She likes little trinkets. Send her something sweet, you
I
know?
will. I
Yeah.
will.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Thank you so
Lots of
much.
love to you. Lots of love. I feel good. You made me get high from that one. You know, that's really
sweating over
rare.
here.
Yeah, I've never ever even told anybody about that before, because the very few times I've ever seen that happen, it's so few. I mean, I've probably never seen that happen, but maybe twice.
Right,
that
right.
somebody gets that light from transition and gets zapped by it, but you did. And
Wow.
so there we go.
Awesome.
So
Thank you.
hey,
Thank you so much.
heal up yourself, girl. You're good.
Yes, I will.
Thank you. That was fun.
Thank you. Take care.
I feel kind of high now. That was nice.
Yeah.
All we need is love, because it's like this super high vibration of love,
Yep.
you know? And so if you guys tap into that, you'll feel good and you'll quit bitching. Anyway, so who we got?
We got one more. Let's go to Marjorie Goodwin. Marjorie Goodwin, please. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Hey, Marjorie. Where are you?
Marjorie.
Gosh, suck at spelling names.
Hi, Marjorie. It's okay.
Hey, Marjorie, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Marjorie.
Where are you, girl? Marjorie.
Are you there, Marjorie?
She just has to unmute herself.
She did unmute herself.
Can you hear us?
It's on her side. She's
Okay,
unmuted.
Is she unmuted?
Yep.
Hey, Marjorie. Say hello. Where are you?
Marjorie, it might be your computer. You have to unmute your computer in case your computer's accidentally muted.
Well, if you want, we could go back to her. You want to go back to her?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go back to you. There we go.
All right, let's go to Kristen Lindgren. Kristen, Kristen.
I got it.
Hey, Kristen, she actually sent us a really nice email. Thank you,
good.
Kristen.
Hey, Kristen, there you go.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you,
Hey,
Gary.
Kristen. Hey, how are you, girl?
Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. Thanks.
So I have a quick question. My email, it was a little different topic, but my quick question is about the job that I interviewed for this last week. It would solve a lot of problems. My mom's running out of money if I got this job. So I was wondering if you could see that.
Well, it took a minute, you know, when I'm trying to read them, they're all confused and crazy. So they're sort of crazy and confused at this place you're trying to go to work. Does that make sense?
Oh, they seem super nice.
Yeah, they're
I
nice,
know
but
that
they feel like they're restructuring and a little lost in space.
they've
Yeah.
acquired, I think, 4 companies in the last 6 weeks.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just.
so I
I
would
think
help
they're.
with that.
Yeah, I think they're overwhelmed and nuts. And
Okay.
so that's what I think. I think that I think they liked you, and I think tell her they loved her. You know, that's what I see. I think they really, really loved you.
Nice.
And one of the people kind of hinted that they thought you had the job. Did you get that?
No,
Yeah.
I'm going through a recruiter, so I don't talk, you know what I mean? Since I walked out the door, I don't hear anything directly.
Well, I think maybe you might talk to the recruiter again.
Okay.
Because it looks like to me that you may have, because they have 2 positions available for what they're hiring you for.
Yay.
I don't know if you know that, but they need not one of you, they need 2 of you.
Yeah, I know they just hired one. They had 2 and they hired 1 already. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it feels like that second position, I think that you can get it. I'm going to clear it off. I'm going to clear the energy there. Imagine a golden road. Imagine like a yellow brick road. Okay. Like a golden road leading. And at the end of the golden road is this job. Okay. Can you imagine? So, you know, did your feet get hot?
yeah, they're a little bit. I could feel some energy and I'm more than hot.
Okay. All right.
Circulation.
Okay. Well, then you got to believe more. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to believe more. On the scale of 1 to 100, you're believing a 21. Come on, girl. Dig deep.
Okay.
Where's that belief? Come on. Dig deep.
I got to work on that.
No, you got to do it now.
Yes.
Okay. Just believe more. Believe more. Okay. Now you went to a 49. Sinus is open. You started to sweat. I saw you get shiny. See? Yeah. There we are. Okay. Well, 49. So at least you're believing half. No, instead of believing half, I want you to believe a whole.
Okay.
There we are. I want you to believe more. Believe 100. Why not? There's no downside to believing. Now then, you felt your hips get warm, your feet got warm, your hands are tingly, you're getting light all over. It's like you feel like you're floating up. I see all kinds of gifts coming down to you. Now then, just say, angels, God, give me this job.
Angels, God, give me this job, please, now.
There we are. There we are. Now you got really warm. See?
Yes, I know. Yes. Now I definitely feel the heat. I need to work on that. I've been using, and your online club, I've been doing a ton of your meditations, but I need to work on that.
No, all you got to do, it's not hard to work on. Just believe more.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
And so everybody thinks you have to work on it. Let's see. Okay. I think I'll just believe half and see what happens. Well, you're going to get half a job. You see what I'm saying? Or you can believe whole, you can believe 100%. And you know, I was doing a seminar one time. I don't know if Giovanni's on tonight or his mom, but Gio, who was this really spiritually gifted kid at the time, you know, and he must have been like 6 or 7 years old, and he raised his little hand and he goes, "Hey, Gare," and I'm like, "Yeah, Gio, what's up?" And he goes, "Why don't you believe 1,000% instead of 100?" Right? And I didn't have a really good answer, because why don't you just believe 1,000%? Why not?
Yep.
And if you think about it, what's the downside to believing?
Yep. I just had to like scrape out those other thoughts that, you know what I mean? Like I'm analytical and then
yeah.
I tend to go like, but, because I feel like if I really want, So,
so you just got
to like,
so you just got to shut up in your head.
Habit.
You just got to shut up in your head.
And just shut up in my head.
Yeah. And say, give me my dream job. There we go. That's good. Perfect. Yep. I think you're going to get it when I look at it. As long as you can keep the belief up, you'll get the job.
Fabulous.
And when I said that, your hands got warm. I felt your hands surge with heat, and your feet too. So there we go. Keep your belief up. You'll get the job.
Yay.
That's how you get a job. That's how you get anything, guys. You got to believe. You know, you got to really believe, not halfway, but all the way. Believe 100%. And like Gio told me one time, see, I learned a lot from spiritually gifted kids. I'm telling you, I really do. Why don't you believe 1,000%? Okay. You're smarter than me, you know? And so, but there we go. So believe 1,000%. There you go. Good luck, honey. Good luck with it.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you.
Hey, I really appreciate you. And so who we got? Who's got questions? I'm going to fix y'all stuff.
Hey, Gary, we have people on YouTube and also on Facebook.
Schubert, how are you? Hey, buddy. Miss you. I'm seeing a lot of friends on here that I really love.
You want to answer a question off of Facebook, Gary?
Facebook. I could read
Your
it to you
Facebook
real
Live
quick.
right now. We could read it to you. Or you
Yeah,
wanna-
sure. Yeah, I can answer those.
We'll just do a few real quick. By Chantel Moeth, is it Mouth? She said, my daughter just started having tics, TICS. Should I worry? They seem bad. Will they go away?
Yeah, it feels like to me that it has to do with a hormonal change. Maybe she went through puberty or is going through it, but I feel like it's a hormonal change. And so if she looks at her, like tests her hormonally, I think they're going to get to the bottom of the problem very fast, much faster than she would otherwise. So that's what I see. And I just cleared her daughter as well. I just cleared the dark energies away that I saw, but it comes from, it's a hormonal change. Okay.
Awesome.
Right.
Got it.
Thank you. And then one more from them. There's a Tony Spears that's also live. She said, will my business ever pick back up?
Yeah, if she quits being mad at it. If you guys want things to go better, you know how sometimes you can just get really mad at something, mad at your job or mad at your boss or mad at your spouse. And yeah, well, it only gets worse. And so what, especially these days, because manifesting works. Manifesting works either going up or going down. And so you can go up or you can go down, either way, you know. And so because it really does. And so there's like a, you know, there, oh yeah, there we go. There's Dean. Dean and Dean's buddy.
Yeah.
You know,
Me, my
little
best-
rage demon there. Anyway, when Michelle's got a hammer, she can hit it in the head. Maybe you have to hit Dean in the head with a hammer. And so, yeah. And so maybe that'll work. Anyway, so who we got?
Okay, let's go to Shelly
let's go.
Teschendorf, please. Shelly Teschendorf. Thank you, Shelly, for being patient.
Okay, Shelly, unmute yourself, please.
I like Shelly. I can feel her. I feel her energy.
Hello.
Hey, Shelly. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good. Your vibration is like a very love bug vibe.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and I feel it. I really feel it. You know, so that's really, really good. So whoever's around you in life is a lucky person. You know,
Glad.
and so it's
But
nice.
I got a question. I lost a friend back in 2004,
Okay.
and we are wondering if he committed suicide. I've heard different stories that someone might have done something to him, but
Mhm.
we have not heard nothing since 2004.
Yeah, I think he yeah,
He went
was
for a
around.
walk.
Did he went for a walk?
Hmm.
Right. It feels like I feel him choking and he can't breathe. That's the feeling I feel. He can't get his next breath. How did he die? What killed him?
No, he's missing.
Oh, he's missing.
He's missing.
Okay. I feel like he's on the other side. I think so because when I tap into him, I feel like he can't breathe. And so he went for a walk.
Yeah, and I think it was foul
was
play.
he around water?
No, he was on a trail.
It feels like I just see that he can't get his next breath. That's how he died. I thought you were asking me how he died. And so, but I think he's on the other side. And I feel like that he can't breathe.
Is he by water, or can you I mean, I would just
was it cold where he was?
No, this
No.
was in April, so it was pretty nice out.
Okay, so it was nice outside, and he wasn't around water. Or do you know that for sure?
We're not positive. I mean, he lived in a small town and he left to go walking down the trail, and I don't believe there's any water around there.
I feel him. I just see him choking, is what I see, and I feel like it was almost like a drowning vibration. So I was trying to associate what it was, but I don't think anybody saw it. That's the thing, because I can usually, when I tap into these things, I can usually see if there's another person's eyes that are on it. You know, like if somebody killed him, I think I would be able to see through their eyes or through their, you know, their higher selves. And I can't do that. I don't see it. I just see him choking. And so
Are they ever going to find his body?
I feel like there may be water around somewhere really right around where he is there.
Okay.
is what I think. And I feel him going really cold because he couldn't breathe. And so,
Okay.
and I feel him going really cold. That's the reason I was wondering if it was cold out, because I saw his body going cold. And so, but that's what I see, you know.
Okay.
And so it feels like there's some body of water right around there, and that's
Okay.
where I think that's the keys to the kingdom. I think they'll probably find him.
Okay, great.
So that's
And then
what.
I got,
What town is it in?
so
Tell me what town it's in.
it's in Wisconsin. It's a small little town in Wisconsin.
Okay, the land of more lakes than anywhere except what?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. And so I
Yeah.
think there's water.
Okay.
You
Is
know,
it like a pond?
it's like a lake.
It's a lake.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Okay.
Okay, and so that's
Great.
how I see it. That's how I see it.
Thank
And
you.
so, but he's in transition actually, and so he's not talking to me, but I can see him. And so,
Okay.
there we
Okay,
are.
good. Thank you.
Good luck. Good
And then
luck.
I have one more question.
All right.
I've been trying to quit smoking for years,
Yeah.
and I can't.
Yeah.
Can you help me with that?
Yeah. Drink more and you'll quit smoking. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
It seems like do you drink and smoke at the same time?
I don't drink.
Oh,
Very
good.
self.
Oh, good. Let me just look at you here. All right. Let me just look at you. You know, you have I see a lot of addictive demons. Usually these addictive demons are around people who do drugs and drink. And so
I'm
for
a
you,
recovering addict.
yeah, you are?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. And so let me clear those. And they're kind of acting out in whatever way they can, you know? And so let me clear those addictive demons. Is that okay?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay, now I'm just getting rid of them, and here we go. There. Now you got really light all of a sudden. Feel that feeling? Much
did.
lighter. Okay, you're going to feel a lot better now. If you try to quit smoking now, like if you go find your stogies, your cigarettes, and you just crumble them up, and you throw them away, and you don't smoke for 3 days, you'll quit smoking. You know,
Okay, great.
you may have a little bit of a physical addiction, so you may have to get you one of those nicka patches or whatever, or chew some gum. And if you do that,
Okay.
all you got to do is get through 3 days and you'll quit. You won't do it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
your sinuses open. You feel really light. You feel super happy.
I do.
And notice how
do.
your lungs, you can breathe through your lungs. Feel that feeling?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a weird feeling. Okay, that's
It
because
is.
that's because you're going to live 15 or 20 years longer.
Perfect.
And you'll breathe 15 or 20 years longer. That feeling you have in your lungs, it's a strange feeling right now. That's because you're really going to quit smoking and not die.
Good.
Yippee!
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Good. There. Perfect. I feel that.
Thank you so much.
I can feel your lungs feeling that way. That's good. Good. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're the best. Anyway, so Gio sent me a message. He is on, and he says, Gare, hey Gare, why not believe to infinity?
Oh.
Okay.
Thank
Gio,
you.
who knows so much more than me. Right? Yay, Gio. That's good. That's good. Because it's really true. Infinity is just forever and ever and more and more and more. And so why not believe that way? And if you believe that way, then you'll find all your dreams will come true. That's really good. So why not believe infinity? Thank you, Gio. Appreciate that. Who we got?
All right, let's go back to Marjorie Goodwin. She finally fixed her.
You got her computer straightened out. All right.
Yes.
That's
so
good.
Marjorie had a good question too. Hi, Marjorie. All you have to do is unmute yourself.
All right,
Thank you.
Are you there?
Where you at, girl? You're having a time with
Marjorie.
your computer.
Not doing too good.
I had that problem with people last week. I didn't have a problem with the computer. I had a problem with people.
All right, who's next?
All right, we're going to keep going. We'll come back again. Sorry. All right, let's go to Shelly Berkowitz. Shelly Berkowitz.
All right, Shelly, unmute yourself.
There you go.
Hi,
hey,
Shelly.
Hi, girl. What's your question?
Okay, so my boyfriend's son, 19-year-old son, was murdered a few years ago in Little Rock, Arkansas.
I'm sorry.
And the killer left him on the street. And they captured a 16-year-old boy and held him for a couple of years and then let him go. Was he the killer?
No.
Or was there somebody else?
It was someone else. It was not him.
Was it an adult?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an adult, and it was a darker skinned fella.
Yep.
And so, do you know that already?
I just feel it.
Oh, you do? Okay, because
I
that's
kind of,
what I see. And
I've
so,
kind of been putting it together to
yeah,
figure it out.
yeah. And so, but that's who it was. I don't see you finding him. I'm just telling you, that's what I see. You know,
So,
sometimes they just disappear in the night, and there you go. And so that's what I see. And
okay.
so don't let it haunt you.
I'm
And
going to let it go now.
yeah, yeah. And so you just got, and I see. He said he should have listened to everybody. And I'm talking to that would be, what'd you say, your boyfriend's son?
Yep.
Yeah. He says he should have listened. He should have listened. And he's with an old lady. He says he's with this cantankerous old lady. Is that his grandma? There's some.
Well, his grandmothers are still alive.
Was there a great grandma that was like a crazy old
Probably a
lady?
great grandma. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever this is, you ask around the family, she was tough as nails. And
I
so
will.
he says he's with her. He says, so I'm behaving myself now. And so ask the family, and you'll find that she was tough. And so he's with her. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. That's
Thank you,
good.
Kelly.
Thank you,
Good
Sean.
stuff. Who we got?
Let's go to Erica Hernandez. Erica, Erika Hernandez. Hi, Erica.
All right, Erica, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your question, honey?
So my dad passed away in August due to COVID complications. And I mean, he was quarantined for 2 weeks and then hospitalized for 2 weeks. And, you always have that, if he's okay on the other side.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I see him on the other side. And the angel's talking to him and telling him that he could talk to you guys.
Okay.
And he's all excited. He says, oh God, oh wow, oh, he says, your dad's really funny because he's like, you can do that from here. He didn't realize you could take phone calls in heaven. And the angel's explaining it to him. Sometimes I get to see backstage with angels doing things.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what I see right now. And the angel's telling him, and he's able to, can you guys wave at him? I don't have you on my screen, but
Sorry.
wave at him. There you go. Okay. Now he sees you and he says he's good. Let him know I'm okay. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. That's what he keeps saying over and over. Let him know I'm okay. And there might have been a time where you talked to him on the phone.
Yeah.
Then you didn't know if he heard you or not. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it does, because the nurses would allow us to call him when he was intubated. So, yeah, we did talk to him.
He tells me to tell you he heard every word.
Okay.
He said, tell him I heard every single word. And he was like, and he just says he loves you very much. And he says, thank you for caring about me. And he said, we sure had fun. And he says he'll get to play angel as soon as they teach him how. Okay. So he's going to learn how to be an angel. So good luck with that.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Any messages for my mom? Because my mom's really struggling.
Well, he says that tell her I hold her hand every night. That's really him. Don't think she's crazy.
Okay.
So I think he comes to her and holds her hand. She'll feel it. So she thinks she's nuts. But tell her that he's wanting to say that's really me. Don't think you're crazy.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck, honey.
Bye.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you, Erica.
That was sweet. That kind of made me high. I get high sometimes when I talk to people on the other side. When I talk to people on the other side, guys, and even when you listen to me talk to people on the other side, or when you guys talk to people on the other side, you actually will get high because they're in heaven, and you'll get to feel their feeling that they feel when they're in heaven. And so anytime if I'm reading through and I'm talking to somebody's family member on the other side, and you go, oh God, hurry up, answer my question. Just go hang out with it for a minute. Just listen to the call. And if you tap into that feeling, you're gonna get a feeling where you're gonna really, if you experience that sensation, you're getting really blessed from heaven when those channels are opened up, because it is a channel that opens up. And understand it, I can open it up on this side, but understand I don't control the total cosmos up there by no means, or if at all. And the angels have to work it out from that side. And so that the person on the other side can actually talk to me And so there, we actually caught them off guard, and I saw the angels working it out. And so that was kind of cool. Anyway, ask me questions. What we got?
Okay, let's go to Kelly Rogers, please. She has a good question too.
Oh, neat. Kelly, my buddy.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Dean, for getting me in here.
Hey, good to talk to you. Really good to talk to you. What's your question?
I had a friend that reached out this week. He had a 21-year-old just committed suicide a couple months ago.
Wow.
And he asked me to tap in to her. And the mother had heard something about demons being around her other kids. Now, I was able to, her name is Livy Helgeson. I was able to tap into her, and I could sense how she, how she killed herself. But I'm also getting that she seems to be very resistant to leaving. And so I'm hoping that maybe you can help me with this.
Well, I see her running backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And she's going, oh, and she's cussing. She says, oh, blank, I'm dead. Oh, blank, I'm dead. Oh, blank, I'm dead. That's what I keep hearing in my head, right? How'd she do it?
She hung herself.
Oh, okay. Well, I just see her running backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. So anyway, just call her name. Call her name, okay? And so,
Livy. Yep,
okay,
she's right here with me right now.
Okay, so there we are. There we go. And so I'm bringing in a lot of light, and then I just bring in more light. See, sometimes, guys, when you bring in light, and it doesn't seem to be doing the job that it should, then you just seem, imagine this: you're bringing in the light. We'll bring in more light. Just make it bigger. And so I'm bringing in more light and more angels, and so she's resistant, and this will happen sometimes. And so you call on the angel Michael, and you go, Angel Michael, net her and get her out of here. Angel Michael,
net her and get her out of here.
They wrap her up in a golden net, and there she went. Okay.
Good. Okay. Excellent.
Because in the moment of death, she was loony. And so what happens is when people commit suicide, don't ever kill yourself, guys. Really, that's a bad idea, because you stay earthbound. It's kind of the closest thing you can get to hell from here. And so what you got to do is you got to realize that that is a bad idea. And there's suicide demons that'll make you think it's practical to do that. It'll just seem to be very practical to do that. And so, but what you want to do is never kill yourself. Make people aware that they stay earthbound if they do. But I've seen this net, a golden net, go around her and take her up. And that's how you get to talk.
Are you seeing any demons around her other kids?
I already got rid of them. When you said it. Yeah, I cleared them because suicide demons run in families. And so if you got one person that kills himself, many times suicide demons will hang out for 100 years and just keep on picking off family members. It works like that. So you got to clear all the suicide demons when you do, send somebody to the light. So it's a little bit of a process. I've done so many, I can do it real fast, but it is a process. And so I always try to tell you guys what I'm doing backstage. Here's what I'm really doing, and when you got the tough ones who won't get out of here, like you can't pray them to the light, you can't get them to go. You ask the angel Michael, he'll net them and say, Angel Michael, please bring your net. And he brings a golden net, wraps it around them, and then they go. And that's what that is. There we are.
Thank you.
You did her a big favor. So there we go. Hey, no, thank you, Kelly. Thanks a lot. There we go.
Thank you, Kelly.
Good. Who we got?
All right, let's go to Brittany. Brittany, please. Brittany.
Just Brittany.
Yep, just Brittany.
Okay, Brittany, unmute yourself.
Thank you, Brittany.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, girl. What's your question?
So my friend's daughter, she was just murdered in August by her stepmom and dad.
Wow.
And so
How old?
She is 8 turning 9 that August 24th, I believe it is. So it was that following Monday. They used COVID as an excuse for my best friend that they wouldn't give her daughter back. And they were supposed to go to court that Friday. And then we got a call that that she was murdered, or that she had drowned in the bathtub. So my question is, was it both the dad and stepmom that were torturing Autumn? And does Autumn know all the things that Kelsey did for her to try and get her back, and all the things she's been doing to honor her name?
I'll try to answer those questions, but this is a horrific thing I'm seeing. And they basically told on each other, right? When they were caught.
I've been hearing things through Kelsey about like what's kind of been said, but
yeah,
she doesn't have confirmation entirely. But it sounds like Sarah, the stepmom, has already said if anything comes out, it was Brett, the dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, something inside me feels like it was mostly the stepmom. I've ever since I've met her, and so I don't know.
Well, I feel as you do, and so, but it's like a real crazy thing. It was horrific what I'm seeing, and were they on meth?
I don't know. They were very closeted. It sounds like they never left their apartment. They
I
don't
just feel like it feels like usually when I see people that do such crazy, horrible things, most of the time they're on drugs, you know.
Okay.
So, and it feels like that everybody was just crazy. And I see the type of demons that I see around, you know, people who are on, you know, crystal meth, you know, that kind of thing. And so, but it looks like to me, it was just a drug infested place. And they had already done crazy things to this kid. Does anybody know this? They knew that this kid was being tortured, right?
So,
you know?
Kelsey, my best friend, she had shared custody with the dad, because like she was trying to be a civil parent, and that they just went full overboard, tried taking. I feel like Sarah, the stepmom, did not like that Kelsey was the parents, or like that Brett had 2 kids with her.
Yeah, there was all these crazy let me just say this. I don't want to go into all the details, you know, because it feels like it's still up in the air, you know, on were they charged yet?
No.
Amazing.
They're in jail right now.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but I think that they're going to tell on each other. I think one rats the other one out, you know, it's kind of like that situation. But I think you'll find that when you get to the bottom of it, you know, you'll find some drugs. And so people do really nutty things when they're on drugs, when they're addicted to drugs. So there's a good idea, guys, not to be addicted to drugs, you know, because you might kill somebody, you know, and so and you might do some horrible things. And so it's not as bad as you think. It's worse than you think. And that's what I see. And so I feel really bad for this kid. I see this kid in a beautiful garden playing in heaven now. So that's what I see.
Does she know that her mom did everything to get her back, and like she's doing all these things?
She's in a beautiful garden in heaven. She seems to be with an older family member, could be a grandmother, great grandmother, but I see that. And so, but she's in heaven. And so I don't know all those things because I can't get close enough in to talk to her. Okay. And so, but I could just see she's there. So
okay.
My heart goes out to her and to all the family. I feel bad for this. Really bad. And so here you got it in your head. You're driving yourself crazy. Here we go. I'm going to just clear you. There we go. See how you can breathe now? Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And your feet are hot. Feel that? Yeah. Yeah. Don't let this consume you. You can't change it. You can't change it. So, okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, good luck, honey.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
That was tough. Boy, we don't have any problems, do we?
Oh, no, not after that. I have no problems.
When you read stuff like that, I mean, when you see stuff like that, you realize, well, we don't have any problems.
Nope.
Yeah, what are we
You could have a bad day. So Dean, quit bitching, Dean.
I'll never bitch again as long as I live.
Right.
I'll never say another bad word.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
We have a few more too that
Psychic goat. Oats. There we go. That's perfect. There we are. I'm gonna get me a psychic goat. I'll show you guys. I'll be like, yeah, let me ask my psychic goat what he thinks. You know? There we are.
That's so funny.
Who we got?
Let's go to Amy Wagner. Amy, please. Thank you.
All right, Amy, unmute yourself.
Amy, what's your question, Amy? Where are you?
Unmute.
We lost her.
Uh-oh.
Unmute.
There we go.
Hi.
Hey, Amy. Hey, what's your question?
Well, I've been dating somebody for 7 years.
Okay.
And it goes very well.
and then it slows down, goes very well again, slows down. Just wondering where it's going.
Okay. I think he likes the relationship like that. I think that's what he likes. You know, do you want to marry him? You want to get
Yes.
married, right? And so, and so,
Mhm.
and so, he don't live with you, right? Does he live with you?
No,
Okay, right. He
no,
don't.
he does not. No.
Yeah, and so, but you want to marry him.
Yes. He's
Okay,
my soulmate, I feel like.
right. And so, well, your energy on marriage is a very heavy vibration.
Mm.
Now, I can understand if you've been around him for 7 years, you ought to be able to get it or not, you know, and so why not get married? I don't think he likes the lifestyle of married. I think he's a little bit of an old maid. He feels like an old, you know, you don't feel like an old guy. He feels like an old lady, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. And so you're going to marry, I don't know if you know, you're going to marry an old lady.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to marry an old lady, right? And so, and he's all set in his ways, and he, you know, he does everything a certain way, and he arranges his refrigerator this way, and
Mhm.
right, and then he's got to do it all like this, and he buys his groceries like, you know, I mean, good Lord, you sure? I mean, I think you got the best of this guy. Now, I don't think I'd want to live with this guy if I were you. You know, I think you got the best situation. If you love him and it works for you guys, you need to just shut up and say, "Hey, this is good." And but I don't think you really want to live with him. And see, I think he's obsessive compulsive too, right?
Yeah.
Super. Like he'll get hung up on something, and you're like, "Good Lord, come on, what's up?"
Uh-huh.
Right? And so,
Yes.
and so I think he's afraid to let you know how obsessive compulsive he is.
Mm.
And so
That makes sense.
yeah, so I think you got the best of him. So what you got is what you got. I don't think it's going to be like a great deal more, but I don't think it'll be less. You see, when you start demanding, and see, when you want him to marry you, your vibration is marry me. You know what I mean?
Gross.
You turn into like Frankenstein woman or something, you know, and you're like, come on, marry me with a big heavy, you know, whatever. And so I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's afraid that you're gonna figure out who he really is, and then he's got a lot of little quirks.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, if you like him, then good. But realize what it is what it is. And if he married you, you would be like, good Lord, what have I done? You know, this idiot has moved in with me, right? And so you don't want him to live with you.
All right.
And
Thanks,
so,
Gary.
yeah, I probably didn't tell you what you wanted to hear.
That's
You know?
all right.
Yeah, or you could, I could just lie to you and say, yeah, go ahead and marry him. This is going to be great. You're gonna go through total hell for about 3 years before you kill him. And so anyway, yeah, so it's perfect for you, girl. No, yeah. I think it's not good. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Anyway.
Got it. Thank you.
Hey, good luck. Good luck. Here we go. Don't ask a psychic if you don't want to know. Right?
Nope.
Anyway, so sorry. Yeah, but that's okay. You can have a soulmate, not live with him. You know, it's fine. You know, my God, he's an old lady.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live with that either.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Who we got?
Okay, let's go to Annalie Becerra. Annalie, I think I said it right. Annalie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Becerra.
I'm having fun reading you guys tonight. Yeah.
Are you there, Annalie?
Annalie.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, how are you? What's your question?
Good. How are you?
Good.
My question is, I'm getting like random dizzy spells, and I don't know what's causing it.
Are you drunk?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Oh, okay. All right. And so random dizzy spells. Now, here's what you got going. You're very much a spiritually gifted person. And as you go up through these different energy fields, you're going to find that there is these different energy fields as you bop up through them that are spinning backwards. And some are spinning forward. And when you meditate, you'll get a little dizzy. Or if you get attacked, You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll get into a sort of a black hole scenario. So you just want to, when you meditate, you want to go really high. Ask for this gift, and this is a really good gift for all you guys to have. And it's a spiritual gift of an obelisk. Okay, and so spiritual gift of an obelisk. And an obelisk is like one of these pyramid things. They were in ancient Egypt, and so, but it goes all the way through all the dark energies up through the cosmos until it hits light, and then it blows out all the darkness. There you go. See that thing? It's that. Okay.
Okay.
So you would ask your angels, just say, angels, God, please give me the spiritual gift of an obelisk.
Angels, God, please give me the gift of the obelisk.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now it went down right into you. Look how warm you got. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now your sinus is open. You feel really light. And you feel really, really bright. Feel that? Your hands got warm.
Yes.
Yeah. And your head got really warm. See?
Yes.
Nice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what you guys can do. When you got something going on and you can't figure out what it is, you just got to go higher. Go higher. And so, and the way to go higher, you can always get above and through the darkness by doing that. And you can remember what the Washington Monument looks like, you know, that thing, right? And so, and just ask for that spiritual gift, and then that'll just bring you up higher and finally reach the light and allow the light to go down through you. And so there you are. You don't have any black holes around you, and I see you clearing out all your dimensions now. So look how you're sort of in like a weird kind of good mood for no reason. Feel it?
Yes.
Right, good. You solved it.
Thank you.
Good. Take care. There we are. Yeah. Who we got?
Thank you. All right, let's go to Andre's iPhone. Andre.
Oh, cool. All right,
Yeah.
Andre. That's a wow, Michelle. I was checking Andre out. I was like, yeah, I was looking at Andre wanting to talk to him, and you read my mind.
Yes.
Yeah, you do that sometimes. That's good. Hey, Andre, how are you? Unmute you. There we are. Yeah.
Hey, Andre.
How you doing?
Good.
How's everybody?
Good, buddy. Good. How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to enjoy life, just chilling.
Oh, good, good. What's your question, buddy?
Well, the one question I have is, I was wondering if my dad is okay.
Okay. Was he? Is he on the other side?
Yeah, he's on the other side. He passed away a while back.
He's telling me to tell you his head is good now.
Oh.
What
yeah, he was an alcoholic. Well, he was an alcoholic, and me and him bonded, you know, through abuse, and I was always supportive of him. Right. So now I work with people in recovery and try to keep them from doing drugs and drinking and stuff like that.
Hey,
because of my relationship I had with him, but I love him so much. He taught me how to be a man at a young age. Actually too young, but
he told me to tell you. He told me to tell you he made you tough.
He did.
And
I've been thinking about that so much the last few days.
And he said, "I made you get it. I made you get it." He says it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah. He did. He really made me get it.
Yeah. He tells me to tell you that he loves you and he's sorry he was such a mess. But he said in heaven, his head is good, and he really can truly appreciate who you are. And so, and he tells me to tell you, he totally appreciates who you are. And he's just he's actually giving you a spiritual gift, him and his mother. Okay. She was a real spiritual woman. She was a spiritual woman, right?
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yeah. She was a nurse to the day she died.
Yeah. And so, but I see her and she's very spiritual, religious. And so he's with her and she's holding his hand, and he's even saying she likes me now. And so that's funny to you too, right? Yeah. And they're both throwing you down a gift. And this is a cool gift. All you guys can use this gift. And it's a gift of a heart big enough to take it. So it's a giant heart, and it's just, I see it raining giant golden hearts. So just imagine these giant golden hearts are coming down. There you go, Andre. And it went into your chest, and it's a heart, but it's a heart. Yeah. And it's a heart bigger than you are. And it went down to a lot of other people that are watching. And so, but if you need a new heart, it's a big golden heart. And I just see it really, really glowing. My throat feels real warm. Wow. That's good. Now I feel warm and fuzzy. Thank you for the gift, Andre. Appreciate it. Your dad's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
Hey,
so
I love you guys.
Hey, I love you back. And your grandma said, behave yourself. So I don't.
Oh no.
She used to say that, right?
I know what that means.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's an inside joke from grandma. Anyway, talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's fun.
All right, thank you.
Hey, take care, buddy. I love you back. And so who we got?
Right. Let's go to Kathy. Kathy.
With a
Just,
C or a
just
K?
Kathy. K. That's it right there.
Hey, there we
Thank
go.
you for being
Hi,
patient,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi. Hi, Gary. I've been a long time listener and I'm glad to be able to ask my question.
Hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Really glad you're here. What's your question?
Thank you. So I've been dating someone kind of on and off for the last 4 years, and he's dealt with some crappy relationships in the past. And it seems like every time we start to get moving a little closer, he kind of goes cold. And then I walk away and start something with someone else, and then he kind of comes back. And my question is there a demon that can make someone not want to progress and like hinder themselves to move on?
Well, let me ask you a question. Is there a demon that would make someone passive aggressive?
I would think that maybe.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just seeing you're passive aggressive with him.
Just because it's like when I say let's move forward and do something about this, then he's always like, oh, I've had some bad relationships and I don't want to get hurt. Crap.
Yeah,
but
and
at the
then,
same time,
but then what you do is you run away, and so you're like, I'll show you a bad relationship, ta for now, and you run away, and so instead of running away, stay still. Don't run away, and just kind of go, well, I'm sure we can work through things. And
because he's the one that seems to be getting the cold feet and giving excuses, because I'm like almost overbearing in the passive aggressive, I guess. So I'm probably just as bad, but
yeah, well, it takes two people to be passive aggressive. And when you're passive, he's aggressive. When he's aggressive, you're passive, and so this is, so you guys chase each other.
Oh, big time.
You run along and he runs after you, and then you run and go back and then you tag up, and so, but that always ensures the end of a relationship. And so what you got to do is don't run away, stay still. But he's got some crazy little dark energies and old past traumas. And I'm pulling the traumas out of him, and I'm clearing, ask God to give him a brand new heart.
Okay.
Now, just right now, say, God, please give my friend a brand new heart.
God, please give my friend a brand new heart.
And ask for a brand new brain.
And please give him a brand new brain.
Okay, there we go. All right, and please give him a brand new spirit. Ask for a brand new spirit.
And God, please give him a brand new spirit.
And there we go. Notice how your feet finally got hot. Feel that?
They did. I felt hot, like in my stomach and my whole body, actually.
Yeah, and see, he did too. And so he probably wonders what's happening. So somebody got really warm. And so he's going to be better, and he won't play all those old games. Okay?
That is awesome news to hear.
Yeah, because there's a new energy on the planet, guys. I mean, this week was a kind of on the negative side. There was a lot. We were bitching our heads off, and we were doing things and all that sort of thing. But on the positive side of things, there was like Monday, or I think it was Monday last week and Tuesday. There was a time where you really could feel other people's energy really well.
Oh, yes.
You remember that? And
yes,
so,
actually, yes.
Yeah, and you would think of friends and family members or relationships, and you could just feel them. And it was like a really good moment on the planet. And I'm going to clear all you guys off back to that vibration. And that's just what I did right there. And so you're going to feel a lot better. There we go. And so see how you got really light. Feel that? Okay. And so every time I get a spiritual gift, and every day I get, many spiritual gifts. For those of you that are not in my online club, join the online club tonight, because tomorrow we have a special seminar we got a special seminar tomorrow afternoon, all afternoon. And so it's really, really important because I have a lot of things to teach you. I have a ton of spiritual gifts I want to get to you guys. And so just join the online club, and then the webinar, the Zoominar, if you would, is free. And so, and plus all the other stuff and all the meditations we have in the online club. So if you're not in my online club, go to GarySpivey.com and you can join it. And there it is, live online, Gary's spiritual master classes. And every month I teach you what's going on in the cosmos. And so, and this is on Sunday, and you can check it out. And it's from 2 to 5, and a lot of times I go a little longer, but I try to get through everything. There's a lot. I probably would say in the last month I got more spiritual gifts than ever before in my lifetime, and so this was really, really crazy. Got so many spiritual gifts come down from heaven, and I want to get these spiritual gifts to you guys so you can use them, so you can clear yourself off, so you feel good, so you can fix your crazy family members, right? We all have them, and so that you can feel that bonding, that sweet energy that's available now. So anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Check it out at GarySpivey.com. Who do we got? Do you know?
Awesome. Okay, let's go to Suzanne Amon Wilkes. I think I said that right. Suzanne. There she is.
Okay, I see her.
Hi, Suzanne.
Okay,
Gosh, it's
Suzanne,
been a while.
unmute yourself. There you go.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, Suzanne, what's your question, honey?
My question is, I live in Minnesota.
Okay.
Thinking that I might want to put my house on the market in the spring and move back to Ghana, to West Africa.
Okay.
Alone and, without relationship for 7 years. And I'm thinking maybe it's because I'm in the wrong place. Relationship hasn't worked out here and all my family is there. So my question is, would this be a good move? And would I find relationships somewhere else?
Well, what's going on in Florida?
Nothing.
Anything?
Just my teacher.
Okay. And your spiritual teacher?
No, the work that I do professionally.
Oh, the work that you do professionally. It feels like to me that there's something going to happen if that's your teacher that's teaching you professionally what's up. I see there may be some connection through there that changes your mood on where you're moving.
Huh.
And so be open for new things. And so because it feels like that you could do something brand new and it'll come through the Florida connection. That's what I'm seeing.
Really?
And so that's a little bit of a surprise, but makes sense, I think.
Would moving back to Ghana and to my family and to community, because I've been really, really alone here, would that not work out? Would that not?
Well, if you fall in love here, you might not go there.
Oh.
Yeah, your feet got pretty warm when I said that. Feel that? Your hands got warm. Feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to go to Ghana to find love. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I think that there's love all over the place. And I think you're a wonderful person. You're a love bug. You're a lot of fun. You're a real hoot to be around, which is good. You're funny. And so I see you being a joy. And I don't think I feel like you're going to find love sooner than Ghana. So that's what I see.
Thank you.
So, yeah. Good luck with it. Go to Florida. That's what I see. Anyway, looks like fun. Looks like a lot of fun. And so who we got, guys?
Roy Wells.
Roy?
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Roy.
Roy Wells. Okay, Roy, unmute yourself.
Hey, Roy, where are you?
Roy.
Roy.
You hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Roy, I can hear you. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? Good to see you.
Going great. Blessed. Doing a whole lot better.
Oh, good. You're looking good. You look good.
Thank you. My question is, my sister-in-law, she's been missing for years, and no one heard from her, and her kids has been always trying to find out where she at. Is she still alive, or do you feel on the other side?
I feel like she's on the other side, and it looks like maybe a jealous person, a boyfriend, or somebody killed her. Does that make any sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, what you think is what it is. Feel how your hands got warm?
Yes.
There we go. There's your answer. Okay. Anyway, buddy, good to see you. Let me send you some light and love. There we go. How you feeling? You feeling better?
Yeah, my chest getting warm now.
Yeah, good, 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 good. I'm sending you lots and lots of light. I just want you to heal up and get all better. Okay.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Hey, there we go. I see you starting to sweat. Yeah. Imagine this indigo blue. Imagine an indigo blue um, holy water just coming down from the heavens and going down into you. Okay. And so that's what I see. And so we want to get rid of any kind of negative energies like cancers in your body and all that go away. Okay. So there we go. Just imagine that. And there it goes. There it goes. Now you got really warm, different feeling. See?
Yes.
Now I see a ball of golden light and rainbow colors going into your chest and glowing. I see this beautiful glowing color. And so you look good. I can tell you've gained a little weight,
I sure did.
Yeah, that's good.
I
Yeah.
gained about like 15 more pounds.
Good, good. Yeah, you're looking better. I can tell. That feels really, really good. Well, there we go. I got you looking bright now. So you hang in there. Okay.
All right. Appreciate it.
Heal up. All right, buddy. All right. Take care. Take care of yourself.
All right.
Good to see him doing good. Yay, Roy.
Thank you, Roy.
Yeah, that's good. I can tell he's doing better.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, light matters. It really, really does. If you guys are sick, if you get sick, you got family members that are sick, remember that the light matters. If your body's full of light, you're going to feel better. You're going to get better. Just got to keep it full of light. There we are. Who we got?
Let's go to Betsy. Her dog. Something's wrong with her dog. Poor doggy. Let's help the doggy.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Betsy.
All right, Betsy, unmute yourself, please. There you go.
There we go. Hey. Hey.
Hey, girl. And so what's going on with you, Pooch?
Oopsie. I'm going to try to get you in.
Okay.
So,
I'm Laura. I'm Betsy's sister-in-law, and I'm here visiting. And Betsy's dog is a little bit crazy. Yeah, he is 7 years old. He's a border collie.
Border collie, yep.
And he can be so friendly, and then he just freaks out, and his teeth are just there, and he's just gets so upset, and we're just trying to figure out
we think
what's
he's
going
like
on.
anxious or like something's going on. Like he just not really sure. So if you could help.
Well, here's what I see when I look at him. When I look at him, he's actually backwards in his body. I see his head where his tail is, and his tail where his head is. And so, people can go backwards in their bodies, and they'll be flipped around, and then they'll be exactly upside down. But your dog is. And so I flipped your dog around. I got him straight on now. So I think he'll start acting better.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I see. And he also has an issue with his ear. I don't know if you know that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a problem with one ear. And so there's a crazy noise that happens in his ear. And it's kind of something going on with he has something in his ear. You may even dig around, or the vet may find something in there. But he's got an issue with his ear. And when he has that noise happen, that crazy thing, he goes nuts. So he's got something happening. He's got something in his ear. So that's what I see. Okay.
Okay. Well, I wanted to say also thank you also for talking with my mom a couple of weeks ago. She has stage 4 cancer and stomach and colon cancer, and so I just wanted to say thank you again for talking with us about her. And
I remember she felt all warm and fuzzy, and she liked it. She could feel the light going in through her. Well, anyway, lots of love to her.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Lots of love
for talking with us today.
Hey, glad to talk to you. Your dog was backwards. I got him straightened out. See how he acts.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's funny, right? That dogs can get backwards in their body. Anyway, so I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I also wanted to tell you about our energy clearing that I do every Wednesday. And it's really, really amazing because I think some of the coolest spiritual gifts are coming down when I do the energy clearings on Wednesday. And so all you guys that are in my online club, you can hang out and get these special spiritual gifts, and they just kind of come, and I use them all week long actually to work on doing what I do, because I do spiritual work every day, of course. And if you want a private reading with me, you can grab a private reading with me. I'm also doing readings on Zoom. I'm having fun. I love this format on Zoom. And so I did some private readings last week. Is the first week that we tried it. And so I'm doing some private readings on Zoom, and you can call the office 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com, and get a private reading with me. And we do them right here on Zoom. Tomorrow, I'll be here at 2:00 Eastern and working in the online club to let you guys know all these different things that really people aren't aware of what's happening. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking a lot about what I see as a new heaven that's coming in. There's a lot of hell on earth, but actually it's kind of purging out. And I always try to figure out now, is there some biblical or religious text message here? Is it meshing up with some of the old, some of the, maybe the Old Testament or some of the other, religious texts and religious books that are out there, or spiritual books that have been written? But I see a lot of cool things happening. But with this new heaven that's coming in, when I'm meditating, God told me it was the ultimate heaven. And so the spiritual gifts that I seem to be getting in from this particular energy field, this heaven that's above, there's a golden ring around the planet, and then there's another golden ring around the planet. And this one I seen, it's only kind of bopped in the last, say, 3 weeks. And so tomorrow I'm going to be talking about, and all you guys that are in the online club, I'm going to be talking about how to get the spiritual gifts from this particular higher heaven. There's a lot of negative energies that seem to be mounting on the planet Earth. But there's also a lot of light that seems to be really coming into the planet Earth. And so if you go higher and higher and higher, you'll find that things will work out great for you. So there's never been an easier time to manifest than now, even through all the negativity. And so I want to show you guys how to do that. And I'll see you tomorrow here on Zoom. All you guys that are in the online club, 2:00, or if you want to join the online club now and register tomorrow for my workshop, all-day workshop. This is going to be fun. It's my master class, and I do this every month. And so if you're in the online club, you'll be able to be in this for free every month. So anyway, I appreciate you guys so much, and I really love you guys. Big kisses, big love. I've cleared everybody that I saw tonight. I kept going through all the screens of people and clearing your energies and pulling little dark things off of you. And know that I appreciate you, appreciate yourself, appreciate everybody around you like there's really no tomorrow. And that appreciation creates an infinity between you, your angels, God, and everybody in your world you love. And I love you. I'll see you soon.
Oh, we love you, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye. Big love. Big love.